boys and girls, it's Miss Manning. Today I'm going to be teaching you Module 6, Lesson 4, where we're learning to find the points on a coordinate plane and put those at the right spots on the coordinate plane. So for us to be successful, we have to remember to start at that origin, which is 0, 0, or the point where the x and y axis intersect. And we're going to travel over to the friend's house on our x coordinate, and or x-axis, and then we're going to go up to their room, which would be along that y-axis. So today we're going to be able to play Battleship. So you get to create your own Battleship board. If you have a game of Battleship at home, you could definitely use that. I would just put some tape over the axis that has the letters. So we're not going to be saying you want to fire a shot at B6. You want to use coordinates, so we're going to have numbers on the other coordinate or axis as well. So for us to do this, I've found a website, GeoGebra.com, where you're going to be able to create your own Battleship online and play hopefully with somebody else at your house. Maybe you Zoom with a classmate. Maybe you play it in class with your teacher. For those of you who don't know the rules of Battleship, you're going to have 5 ships that you mark on your grid. So we have the aircraft carrier. It has 5 points. So if we look back at this picture, here's my aircraft carrier. Then we have our battleship, which has 4 points. That would be here. Our submarine and our cruiser have 3 points. And our patrol boat has 2. You also need to make sure that your ships are either going horizontally or vertically. They're not able to go diagonally. That's not how the ships sit in Battleship. And they can touch each other, but you can't have the corner of this ship on here. They can't be sitting on the same coordinates. So the only way that they would be touching is if you were to move your battleship right here and have it start here and go down. So you're going to take turns with a partner firing your shot. You get 1 shot per time, and you're trying to sink the other person's battleship or all of their ships. So when it's your turn, you're going to call out the coordinates for your attacking shot. So you might say like 4, 3, and you're going to record whether it was a hit or a miss. And I would suggest changing the colors based on a hit or a miss. Your opponent is going to check on their grid whether that's where one of their ships is or not. And then you're going to record that. Then when it's your opponent's turn, they're going to give you coordinates. And you need to look at your coordinate plane that has your battleships. And you're going to see if they hit or missed your shot. And you're going to tell them, and you need to record that as well, where they attempt to shoot. So on your GeoGebra.org coordinate plane, you're going to first want to start by labeling your ships. So you're going to go over to this icon here, and you're going to click the point. And you are going to record your ship. So you can change the color here. You can change the icon of what your point looks like. So I'm going to start with my aircraft carrier, which is 5 long. So I've created 5 different points. Remember, your ships either have to be going horizontal or vertical. And then you're going to go over to this icon here and click on segment, because you want to make sure those points are together. So I clicked on this dot here, and then it will allow me to drag it until I click on my other point. So I've created this battleship, or I'm sorry, this aircraft carrier. Now, if we're going to do my battleship next, maybe I want to put it vertically. Maybe I start here and go down. Actually, I could go up, but I couldn't go up past this point because I can't have 2 ships share 1 point. So 4 points for my battleship, and this is as close as they can be. They cannot be on the same point. So I would continue doing that for all 5 of my ships. Then when it is my partner's turn, I should say, if you want to delete anything, make sure you're on the mouse and then all you have to do is click on it and then hit your backspace or your delete button. I can't remember what it is on the Chromebook, but then you can just delete it like that. I'm gonna put that back now. So when it is your opponent's turn, you're going to be recording what they shoot on here. If they say 2,3 and that's a miss, you need to record that. And my suggestion is, if it's a miss, to record it with an X. And if it's a hit, what you're going to do is you're going to need to click on that point. So make sure you're on your arrow. You're going to need to click on that point, and you can change the color of it to say that they hit that, or you could change the icon so that way you can easily tell what has happened to your ship. So whatever you're choosing to do, just make sure your hit and your misses have two different ways of identifying, and you're going to need two tabs. Just like in Battleship, you would have the top grid and the bottom grid. When you open up your Battleship here, you're just going to have two different tabs. One is where your ships are and you record what your opponent has shot, and one is going to be your grid with you, where you've shot. So this would be your other tab that you would have to record what you've shot. So it's going to be blank because you have no clue where your partner's ships are going to be at. And as you fire, you're going to start at your origin, travel over and up. So if we said 6,3, we're going to be right here. That's where you shoot. Your partner's going to tell you whether 6,3 is a hit or a miss, and you're going to record that. I suggest recording your hits and your misses in two different points. So if 6,3 is a hit, you're going to record it. I suggest your hits are in red, but it can be up to you. And then it would be your partner's turn. On your next turn, then you're going to, from this point, you're going to have to think, am I traveling? The ships can only be horizontal and vertical. So we're not looking at those points. So do we want to shoot here? Do we want to shoot over or down or to the other side? Whichever you choose. So if I said 7,3 and it was a miss, I'm going to record, oops, I want that one to be red, to go back to my point, and that one was a miss, so now I can change that one to blue. So that's how you're going to record that, and you're just going to continue playing until you found all of their battleships or they found all of yours, whichever comes first. If you're having problems with creating the battleship on the geogebra.org website, just go ahead and grab a piece of paper and draw your coordinate grid with anything that you can find that has a straight line, and create that coordinate plane there yourself, and you can do the exact same thing. But remember, you're going to need two. You're going to need a blank one to record what you have shot, because you have no idea where your opponent's ships are. And then you're going to need one where you put your ships on there, and then you're going to record your partners. But just have fun with it and enjoy yourself today, guys. Thanks so much.